This review will take a quick look at the Phoenix Lights, and it took place somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 years ago. And it's quite a story, and of all of the UFO reports that have ever been in the newspaper or on television, this is one of the more prominent ones. And let me get on the screen here real quick. One moment, please.
Tonight, only on Fox, just about every year about this time, the subject comes up. People start talking about the Phoenix Lights mystery.
19 years ago, this March, thousands of people saw what they believed were UFOs hovering over the valley. But were they really UFOs or just flares? Fox 10's Linda Williams has more.
March 13th, 1997. Nearly 19 years ago.
While thousands of people were outside purposely looking at the sky for a glimpse of the Hale-Bopp comet, they also caught a glimpse of a mile to 2 mile wide, in some very credible reports, either orbs, giant balls of light that seemed to be attached to something in a mile-wide V formation, or actual craft.
They were called the Phoenix Lights and quickly became one of the largest mass UFO sightings of all time.
There were many events, starting at 3 p.m. in the afternoon and continuing all the way until 5:30 the next morning.
Dr. Lynn Kitai, a Phoenix physician, was one of the first people to witness and record the lights from her home in Paradise Valley.
For 19 years, we've tried to defend these incredible videos.
She wrote a book about her investigation and produced an award-winning documentary. Kitai says there's almost always something new.
Just recently, an analysis was done of the boomerang video.
Streaming on YouTube is this video analysis of the so-called boomerang lights seen that night over Southwest Phoenix.
People had what they called camcorders back then.
An anonymous source called Thinker Thunker says he took this.
I can't get everything in here, but let me advance it a bit.
They have huge smoke trails that are illuminated by the flare itself and illuminate the area around it. That's what they're used for.
This is video of Air Force flares we shot a few years after the sightings.
Not one witness to the Phoenix Lights, or the true unknowns, described any of those characteristics.
It always pops up every once in a while. Just when you think it's gone, it comes back.
The video was shot by Mike Kristen, shot from his backyard in Moon Valley. We talked to Mike in 1997, just days after the sightings.
You're convinced these lights were this side of the mountain?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the reason I say that is because the lights were lower than the mountain. The direction that this occurred in was south-southwest is the direction, which is looking straight ahead. You can see the range back there.
19 years later, Kristen says he's still waiting for a logical explanation.
Not only find out who's driving these things, but also move forward in our own evolution.
Linda Williams, Fox 10 News.
One of the people I talked to about this was former Governor Five Symington just a couple of years ago. He was a former Navy guy. He said, what I saw that night was definitely a craft. He said, and not of this world. He's saying, I don't know if it's something we're testing or what, but it was something that he had never, ever encountered before. He followed it.
I remember working weekends. I was anchoring Weekend Show, and the newsroom got inundated with phone calls, just inundated.
Insane.
And we're trying to cover this. We don't know what it is, but people are saying it was a spacecraft. It was something. We were visited.
Right.
When we thought everyone was just crazy, but then the more people you talked to, they said, no, I saw it with my own eyes.
As Symington said, it was not of this world, is how he put it, and that was kind of interesting. Now, for more information about Dr. Kitai's documentary on March 13th, we've posted a link with tonight's report on Fox.
And that's a quick review of the Phoenix Lights, and it's a rather interesting set of lights that were in the sky that night. And like I said, had they stated there moments ago, the governor even saw it. And let me get a final screen on here, and that'll do it.